I want to tell you something. Something big. Something that changed how I see everything. It's about staying calm, strong, and peaceful, no matter what happens around you. Life can feel like a storm sometimes. Wind blows hard. Rain falls fast. Everything feels like it's falling apart. But what if I told you there's a way to stand still in the middle of it all? Like a big, strong mountain. Nothing can knock you down. Not the wind. Not the rain. Not even mean words or bad situations. You just stay there, steady and calm. That's what I learned. And I want to share it with you. Imagine this. You're outside in a storm. The wind is so loud it hurts your ears. Rain hits your face like tiny needles. Trees are bending, branches breaking. Everything is moving, shaking, falling. But you're not moving. You're standing there, quiet and still. Your feet are planted deep in the ground, like roots. No matter how hard the wind blows, it can't push you over. The noise, the chaos, the mess, it all just goes around you. You're like a rock in the middle of a river. The water flows past, but the rock doesn't move. Now, think about your life. How many times have you felt like the storm was too much? Maybe someone said something mean. Maybe you felt judged or small. Maybe everything felt like it was falling apart. I've been there. I know how it feels. But what if you could be like that rock? What if you could stand still, no matter what happens? That's what I want to help you do. It's not easy, but it's possible. And it starts with looking inside yourself. Today, I want to guide you on this journey towards an indestructible inner strength, inspired by the profound insights of Carl Jung, one of the greatest explorers of the human mind. I learned about Carl Jung. He was a smart guy who studied how people think and feel. He talked about something called the shadow. The shadow is the part of us we don't like. The part we hide. The part we're scared of. It's the fears we don't want to face. The insecurities we try to ignore. The thoughts that tell us we're not good enough. Jung said we need to bring light to the shadow. We need to look at it, understand it, and not be scared of it. At first, I didn't get it. Why would I want to look at the things I'm scared of? But then I realized something. The shadow doesn't go away just because you ignore it. It stays there, in the dark, affecting everything you do. It's like having a monster under your bed. You can't see it, but you know it's there. And it scares you. But what if you turned on the light? What if you looked under the bed and saw the monster wasn't so scary after all? That's what Jung meant. When you bring light to the shadow, it stops controlling you. Now, I want to share with you the 3 steps I learned to stay strong inside. These steps helped me, and I think they can help you too. They're not magic. They take work. But if you do them, you'll start to feel stronger, calmer, and more peaceful. The first step is to watch. Just watch. When something happens, someone says something mean, or something goes wrong, don't react right away. Stop. Take a breath. Watch what's happening like you're watching a movie. You're not in the movie. You're just watching it. This helps you see things clearly. It helps you not get swept away by your emotions. I used to react to everything. If someone said something I didn't like, I'd get mad right away. If something went wrong, I'd feel sad or scared. But then I learned to watch. I learned to pause and think before I reacted. It's not easy. Sometimes I still forget. But when I remember, it helps a lot. Here's a trick I use. When I feel a strong emotion, I count to 10. Slowly. I breathe in for 4 seconds, hold it for 4 seconds, and breathe out for 6 seconds. I do this 3 times. It calms me down. Then I imagine I'm watching the situation from the outside. What would I say if I were just watching? This helps me see things more clearly. The second step is to know who you are. Really know. What do you believe in? What's important to you? What do you want? When you know these things, it's easier to stay strong. It's like having roots. The deeper your roots, the harder it is for the wind to knock you down. I used to feel lost a lot. I didn't know what I wanted or what I believed in. I let other people tell me what to do. But then I started to think about it. I wrote down what was important to me. I thought about my values, the things I believe in no matter what. I wrote them down and looked at them every day. This helped me feel stronger. It helped me know who I am. Here's something you can try. Write down 5 things that are important to you. They can be anything: kindness, honesty, family, friends, anything. Then, every day, think about them. Ask yourself if you're living by them. This will help you stay true to yourself. The third step is to turn bad things into good things. This sounds hard, but it's possible. When something bad happens, don't run away from it. Face it. Ask yourself what you can learn from it. Every bad thing has a lesson. Every pain has a purpose. You just have to find it. I used to hate feeling bad. I didn't want to feel sad, or angry, or scared. I tried to push those feelings away. But then I realized something. Those feelings are there for a reason. They're trying to tell me something. So now, when I feel bad, I ask myself why. What's causing this feeling? What can I learn from it? This helps me grow. It helps me get stronger. Here's a trick I use. I keep a journal. Every time I feel a strong emotion, I write it down. I write what happened, how I felt, and what I learned. This helps me understand my feelings better. It helps me see patterns. And it helps me turn bad things into good things. This isn't just about feeling better. It's about living better. When you're strong inside, you can handle anything. You can face challenges without falling apart. You can deal with mean people without letting them hurt you. You can live your life with peace and joy. I'm not saying it's easy. It's not. It takes work. It takes time. But it's worth it. Because when you're strong inside, you're free. You're free to be yourself. You're free to live your life the way you want to. And that's the best feeling in the world. If you want to start this journey, here's what you can do. First, try to watch instead of react. When something happens, pause. Take a breath. Watch what's happening like you're watching a movie. Second, think about who you are. What do you believe in? What's important to you? Write it down and look at it every day. Third, when something bad happens, don't run away. Face it. Ask yourself what you can learn from it. It's not going to happen overnight. It's a journey. But every step you take will make you stronger. And one day, you'll look back and see how far you've come. You'll see that you're like that rock in the river. The water flows past, but you don't move. You're steady. You're strong. You're free. I hope this helps you. I hope it gives you something to think about. Life is hard sometimes, but you don't have to let it break you. You can be strong. You can be calm. You can be free. It starts with looking inside yourself. It starts with facing your shadows. It starts with knowing who you are. If you want to learn more, you can follow me. I'll share more tips and ideas. And if you like this, share it with someone who might need it. We're all in this together. And together, we can be strong. Thank you for reading. And remember, you're stronger than you think.